everybody and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Gillian and you're watching Pulse Whisper. Today we are going to be cash stuffing some money. This is 2 weeks money that we're doing today because last week I was off sick. Got a bit of a new setup here. Rather than doing it on my creaky table, I'm now doing it on the floor. So hopefully this works out well. I don't know if it will. Let's see. Going to dive right into this and I will tell you all about my week of hell last week. Right, we'll count this up first because I don't actually know how much is here. I've got it all worked out but I don't remember the total sum. This is £100 that we're going to be using later on, but it's in the bank, so I've got the placeholder ready for it, so stick that there. Right, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 410. Right, 410, technically 510, is what we're going to be cash stuffing today. So let's get all this set up and crack on. So, last week, the reason I wasn't here is because, for those of you who don't know, I am a sport worker. And the chap that I work with last week, ever so kindly, gave me a lovely little norovirus. So yeah, I was trying to deal with that. So I was working with him Tuesday and Wednesday. Came home on the Wednesday and early hours Thursday morning. All hell broke loose. Really did. My inside went to the outside of my body. Rapid. So, yeah. And, well, I'll not go into any more detail. You get the picture. So, yeah. That was my week last week. And I ended up spending 2 full days in bed. Just drinking as much water as I possibly could. Taking loads of rehydration salts. And that's it. That's the only advice I can give you if you get hit with this virus. Just hydrate, and you'll get back on your feet. So today is, what day is this? Today is Thursday, the 30th of March. Can you believe it? We're nearly in April. That's shocking. We're almost halfway to Halloween, but that's amazing. So let's get started. Let's get into it. Right, this is my weekly binder. Weekly, short term, all that jazz. So we've got two £2 coins, and this is for our, oops, a doozy, sorry. This is for wee Nessie here. She's, look. Right. I think we're probably going to be emptying Nessie maybe next week. So, look out for that. Food is not getting anything. I did put in the hide backgrounds. All of the money that we're going to need for shopping, I put that in as soon as I got paid. I got paid last Tuesday, so that's why this is double stuff, and it's going to be quite a big amount. I don't normally have this amount of money. I'm normally rather skint. Right, so let's start. Household. This is just for wee bits and bobs like toothpaste or washing powder, fairy liquid, all that stuff. £10 in there. Personal. Right. My personal is going to get 20. Sorry for the scabby finger as well. I managed to stab my finger with my other finger yesterday. And I probably should put a bandage on. Right. Personal. Fuel. Ooh, now fuel. I've not been driving anywhere because I've not been well. So what we're going to do is we're still going to add 20 into here, but I'm not adding the 20 for last week because the car does not move. It didn't really turn a wheel. Shopping, this has been emptied because I decided to treat myself yesterday. And I went on to the Sephora website and I got, hi Ollie, hi. Yeah, bought myself shampoo and I bought new SPF and new vitamin C serum because although I was unwell, the amount of water that I drank, my skin is glowing. So I'm going to try and keep that going. So shopping this week is going to get 40. And we'll try and top that back up again. Because I need to go to the House of Pain probably next week and get my waxing done. Right, time with friends. This is going to be getting a 20. So in here we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. 110 and time with friends. And the reason I put, well, we're trying to get this topped up because I've got my friend's 40th on Monday and we're going for a spa day. I'm paying for half of it. You know what spa days are like? Spa days are spenny. But it's her 40th and she's worth it, mate. Oh, she's worth it, mate. Where did that come from? Alright, never mind. Right, ignore me. Right, Cheaty Cats. They didn't spend a fiver. This is just for the treats and things like that. But I get everything online, so it's just an in-case pets folder, this one here. So we'll just keep their fiver in there. Right, family fun. Now, we did spend some family fun money on Sunday. I felt a wee bit better and hubby took me and Cammy out to Wimpy. Now, has anybody tried Wimpy? Have you tried Wimpy from back in the day? Or did you try it back in the day? I'd never tried Wimpy before. Duncan had. He's got fond memories of it, so he decided to take us there. Ugh! This is just my personal opinion. Not nice. But then again, maybe my taste buds were probably a wee bit wonky because of, but personally, no, I would much rather go to Burger King than go to Wimpy. What do you think? If you've been to Wimpy, let me know. Right, so family fun, yep, so we did take some money out of here. So we'll put some back in. We're going to put a tenner in, so that gives us 10.25. And that's that for our weekly binder. Right, so this is our sort of short term things that come along every now and again one. So Duncan, we are going to be giving him £10 this week. £10, he's getting £10. Oh well, I suppose it's week 2, just 2 weeks worth, isn't it? Right, okay. Okay, so Donkey, he can get his 10. So he now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, his wallet's actually filling up. Oh well, Duncan's going to have a good birthday this year. Cammy, he is also getting a 10 this week. We've got 20, 30, 40, 55. 55 in Cammy's. Right, gifts. Okay, we're going to need to ramp this up a wee bit as well. I get £40 this week. Now, I still have to buy a wedding present for my cousin. It was his wedding at the weekend, which unfortunately we didn't get to because, obvious reasons, me being ill. But also Duncan didn't get to go because he'd been hanging about with me and we were worried in case he had it and he was contagious, and he went to the wedding reception and gave it to everyone. So we saved money on going out, but we still have to get the wedding present, which is going to happen. I also need to get my niece's birthday present, which I still haven't got because the place I was getting it from was shut and blah blah blah. Never mind, nobody cares, Gillian, shut up. Right, so we now have £50 in the bank in gifts plus 70, 90, 110, 120, 135. 135 in gifts, and that will be enough for spa day, wedding present, birthday present. Right, yes. And then that should be us, hopefully, gifts-wise, that should be us done for the next wee while. I don't think I've got anything really in April. And May, do we have anything in May? I've got one birthday in May, which is good, so we can start getting this filled back up again. This has just been one of those years where it's been like absolutely, everybody's like hitting milestones and things like that. Right, okay. Last night we went to see Henry Rollins at the Pavilion Theatre. It was bizarre. Really bizarre. It was essentially, it sort of had a 15-minute intro. And oh, by the way, spoiler alert if anybody's going to go and see Henry Rollins. Okay. Yep, so it was like a 15-minute intro, and then it was essentially like another hour and a half of him talking about a Finnish guy. It was really weird. I actually did not spend any of the money in this. Duncan, he paid for everything, which was very nice of him. But the money's still in my purse, so I'm going to have to put that back in, but I'll do that later. But for now, we are going to add in a £5. So there we go, dining out. Health is going to get £5 because this got a wee bit hammered. Is it 5? Yeah. I don't need any more 5s. Yep, so we now have 20, 25 and 30. I did spend some money out of this, or I asked Duncan to go to the shop for me and get me rehydration salts, Lucozade, big bowls of water, loads of fruit. I was really hankering fruit. So yeah, like mango and tangerines and apples, like I really, really, really wanted them. So I'm thinking because I was ill, I was probably deficient in vitamins and things like that, and that's why my body was craving the fruit. I don't know. But yeah, so that's where all that came from. And it was quite funny. Like, I'm lying in bed, dying. We've got the last couple of hours left to go, or so it felt. Duncan came in. Can I get you anything? Do you want anything from the shop? And as if by magic, the health wallet appeared. Yes, you have to go and buy me this. Go and get me this, 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 and this. He was very impressed at how prepared I actually was, considering I was on my deathbed. Right, Halloween. Ooh. Halloween's going to get 10 this week. So, let's see, am I going to need any more 10s? No. Right. So Halloween now is 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. And like I said, we are very close to halfway to Halloween. That's in April. And then it's only going to be 6 months till Halloween. Woohoo! Yeah, I know I'm sad, but I'm happy. Right. Christmas is going to be getting a 20. Let's see. 20, 40, 50, 60, 75 and Christmas, which is good. Keep this going nice and sturdy. Right. Oh, right. I'm sitting on the floor and I'm starting to get pins and needles. So, oh, there we go. Right. This here is our long-term binder. So card this week is going to be getting 20. So it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 85. 585 in car, which is good because the car is getting all clunky, it's making loads of noises that we don't like, and its MOT's during May. So keep your fingers crossed for Jillian's MOT. Right. Oh! I wasn't putting 20 in here, I was putting 30 in here this week. Okay, good answer. Bonus money. Right, so 520, 40, 60, 80, 595, woo! Oh, nearly 600. That's amazing. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Right, okay. Car tax, car insurance, annual things, home insurance is in here, and it's getting £20 this week, which I think I put in. Yep. So that now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20. 120. Is that right? Nope, I've not added it in. 140. There we go. And this can keep ticking over. The next thing that's coming out of this is my car insurance and my road tax, and that's not until September. So, let's get ages to go. Emergency fund. This is going to get 20 this week. So in our emergency fund, we now have 1,000, 2,000, 1, 2, 2,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 2,260 bucks in the emergency fund, which is aces. And if we include the emergency energy money that we put away last year, that's like over 3,000, because we've got £1,030 in there. So we are over the 3,000 point with our emergency fund, which is fabulous. That means both of us can lose our job for 3 months, or one of us can lose our job for 6 months. Neither of us are planning on losing our job, but just, just in case, it's nice to have that peace of mind. It's really nice to have that peace of mind. Right, house fund is going to get £40. This is for things like if we need to decorate, or it could be for a new house deposit, or if we need to do a big purchase like a couch or something like that. So in here we now have 1,500, 600, 700 in the bank, plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 50. 1,850 in our housing fund. Right. Appliances. Right. We need a new telly. Which, by the way, has anybody else noticed that absolutely nothing is built to last anymore? This TV that we have is only 2 to 3 years old, something like that, and it's wonky. We need a new one. So what we did is, because we are not paying council tax this month, I took the council tax money, which it's £109 for our council tax, but I just took 100. I was going to put it in the extra energy, but that's pretty healthy right now, so into appliances it goes, and I just transferred it straight from one bank account to the other, to the savings bank account, because if we're buying a new TV, we're going to be using card. We're going to be buying it online. We're not going to be using cash to buy it. So I just thought we'll transfer that straight over, and we'll just go straight in my placeholder. So we now have 1, 20, £40 in appliances, and that is for a new TV. Right, vet, favourite folder. This one is going to get £20. As for cheated cats, just in case we have any mishaps or anything like that, because they're too old now to get insurance. So we've got 1, 2, 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. 475. Ideally, I'd like to get this sitting at 1,000. So we'll just see how long that takes. Right. Oh, I'm going to need to move. Oh, old age doesn't come itself. Right. Holiday. We are adding £40 because we do want to go on holiday this year. We just don't know where, when, or if we'll get there. But right. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. 200. We're only about another 1,800 away. Right. Anyway, start's a start. This here, I don't have a sticker made up for it yet, but this is just a wee savings wallet. I'm just going to add money into this every week when I can. So we're adding a 20 in this week. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 25. 125, and you will also notice that it's all English notes that are in here, and there's a reason for that. My mum's going to Turkey in September and they don't like Scottish money, so every English note that I get I'm going to put in here, and then I'll swap it with her so she can take it to Turkey. I've no idea how much is in there. Did I count that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 25. £1.25, and this is just for savings. Just savings in general. Don't know what it's for yet. Long term, who knows? Right. Now, we do have stamps, but I've left them in the kitchen, so I will get them in a moment. What we'll do first is, now I did put up a wee comment the other day saying, you know, that I wasn't well and all that jazz. So what I also put in that was, I said that I would be counting up this quarter's pennies, the penny challenge. And which I did, but I did it off camera because nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to sit and watch me count through bags and bags of pennies and all that. It's noisy and it's annoying. Wee bit like me, but okay. Right, so what I did was, we've got all these bags. These are all from, this is all the money that I've saved up in the penny challenge to date. These are the full bags that have been made up, and these are the not so full bags, but I did count absolutely everything in it. And what we've got is, well, first of all, let's put that in there. All the ones that I've already highlighted, they've all been done. And that adds up to, what it should add up to, is £132.37. Now, once I added everything up, it comes to £136.60. That's what I have in here actual. So what I'm going to do is, the bags that are already made up, I will take them to the post office. I will get notes for them, and then we will stuff that money next week. So I'm probably going to be stuffing about £110 because I do have bags that aren't full. Figured out what I'm going to do with them next week. I'll probably just keep them rolling over. So yeah, that's that. Next week, that's actually really, really happy with that. Yeah, we've got some big ones. This is how I'm going to do the penny challenge. We're going to count it up every quarter, see what we've got, stuff it. So yeah, £136.60 is what we have saved up in this quarter of the penny challenge, and I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's not boring for you. But what we're going to do is, we will get it all turned into notes for next week, and then we will stuff it. So that's the penny challenge done. What else do we have to do? This. We've just got this. Do you mind hanging on just 2 ticks while I go and get my stamps? And we're back. Right, this week we got 3 Tesco stamps. Somebody actually made a really good comment. When I unstuffed Nessie here, use her to fill up my stamp books. I don't want to use it entirely, but I will maybe use a percentage of what comes out of Nessie to fill up maybe a book. We'll see. We'll see how much she's got in her. Hubby, he went and got us some stamps last week to fill up this side. I did go ahead and put them in because I didn't want to put you through the indignity of listening to me licking and sticking something like 17 stamps. So, we will do 3 stamps today. And, oh, balls, I did that the wrong way. Okay. Ah, well, never mind. Right, so this is going to be, I'm going to get this done by the end of April. This one will be done by April. Well, the end of April. And we don't have a minute to go. What have we got? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22. 22, that's easy. Easy peasy. We'll get that done. If you don't know, these come from Tesco. They have a stamp machine. Every time we've got a couple of spare quid, we go and get some stamps. We fill this up, and that's us for Christmas and New Year food shop. It was an absolute lifesaver last year. Highly recommend it. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. We ended up saving up, between this and our club card vouchers, we ended up saving something like I think it was like £312 or something like that, which is just at Christmas time. It's amazing. So anyway, that is us. We are done for the day. I feel like this was a sort of hyper video. If you're good with that, then smashing it. If you're not, sorry. From me and from Nessie, it's Tatty Pie, and I will see you all next week where we will be stuffing the money from the penny challenge from this quarter. Okie dokie, I'm gonna go, let you go. Thanks very much for being here, and toodaloo.